Hello and welcome to the Daniel Man of Reason channel. Are the mind and the body two different things, or are they one? Rene Descartes thought deeply about this question. He concluded that the mind and body are two separate substances. Why did he think that? Because they have different properties. For example, the body occupies space. It's physical, so it has properties like size and shape. The mind, however, does not occupy space. The mind thinks and has ideas. It doesn't have a size or shape to it. It's non-physical. And because the mind and body have totally different properties, they are separate substances. To Descartes, the mind is who we really are. We are thinking things. Meanwhile, the body is a complex machine, and the mind is controlling this machine using the brain. This brings us to our next point. Though the body and mind are separate substances, they are also deeply connected. Now, you could compare the mind-body connection to a man driving a car. However, this would fall short because the mind is not in the body the way a man is in a car. In Descartes' view, the mind is intimately united with the body, intermingled with it. For example, when the body needs food, we feel hunger. We feel the body. We don't simply acknowledge its existence intellectually. Therefore, there is a bidirectional interaction where the mind affects the brain and the brain affects the mind. This raises an interesting question. If the mind is non-physical, how does it interact with the physical body? How can the mind control the body if it can't touch it? This brings us to our third point, and that is the unity of the mind and body. This body-mind connection creates something new, a human being. And this human being has its own properties. Properties like sensations and the ability to move using the will. You see, Descartes felt that people were confused on this point. They were asking how the mind can touch the body, yet the mind is not physical, so it doesn't touch the way a physical thing would. Now, to say that the mind can control the body because they have become one doesn't really answer the question. However, on one occasion, he did use gravity as an example. Gravity involves one object pulling another towards it. The two objects aren't touching each other, yet they are pulling at each other. This example involves two objects which are both physical. Nevertheless, it did show that things can influence each other without physical contact. This brings us to the final point. What if we said Descartes was wrong? Let's suppose that the mind and body are one. This creates its own mysterious question. How does the brain produce consciousness? Is consciousness simply a property of matter? Can a person be a property? How is it that trillions of cells, all impersonal, come together and create something personal? All the properties of these cells are impersonal. How can we explain this personal identity that thinks and knows it exists? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. Thank you for watching and have a great day.